Executive Director Metruck, your report for us today.
Thank you, Madam President. Commissioners, I'd like to highlight 4 items on your agenda today that address ways in which we're making a positive difference for our communities and travelers. Item 7A is a presentation about our collaboration with the Duwamish community to make progress on environmental and equity goals. Item 8B provides you a recap of our successful statewide tourism promotion grant program and seeks your approval of our 2018 grant awards. Item 8C seeks your authorization to continue our baggage valet program for cruise passengers. You'll hear that this program has proven to be very popular with cruise passengers. Item 9A presents our plans to help minimize congestion on our airport arrivals and departure driveways during our busy summer season. Commissioners, I have 2 announcements to share as well. Last week, we held our 13th annual Women's Outstanding Achievement Awards event at the Port of Seattle. This event is held every March during National Women's History Month. This award recognizes women who have achieved significant events at the Port of Seattle or on behalf of the port. This year, 4 employees were honored. Deborah Davis, General Foreman of Aviation Maintenance; Commander Lisa Drake, Port of Seattle Police Department; Patricia Lai, Contract Administrator, Central Procurement Office; and Ann Porter, Capital Development Leader, Seaport Project Management. 10 other outstanding women leaders were nominated for the award as well. Also at this event, Lindsay Pulsfer, former Port of Seattle Senior Director for Maritime, was honored with the Pat Davis Legacy of Leadership Award. Lindsay worked for the Port of Seattle for more than 30 years and devoted herself to not just women's rights, but equality for all. Commissioners, on the second item, 2 weeks ago, you received a staff briefing on the the status of the International Arrivals Facility, growing passenger demand and the need for a world-class facility to make this project a necessity. The project remains my top priority. The objectives are to deliver this essential public facility with great quality, as soon as possible schedule-wise, and at the lowest possible cost. Since the briefing and at your direction at the last commission meeting, I personally met with 2 key groups: leaders from Delta Airlines who have strong interest in seeing the IAF completed as soon as possible so that they and other international carriers can effectively serve our growing region. And we are considering their ideas regarding the project. Secondly, I met in person with the president of Clark Construction, Robbie Moser. As you know, Clark Construction is our design builder for the project. Robbie committed to our objectives and to speedy delivery of the near-term construction milestones, including the finish of construction work around 2 aircraft gates that are currently closed. He reports that their GMP cost is high and that they are providing additional information to us so our team can evaluate it and move forward. He reports that a new project manager and 2 superintendents will be joining their team as well, and I take these as good developments in moving forward on the project. I've directed Ralph Grays to become more personally involved in resolving the GMP. He'll work with both the new general manager and the current one to accomplish this goal. The GMP must be completed and is critical in determining the construction end date and options for moving completion date to the left. I've also asked the Chief Operating Officer, Dave Soike, to work personally with Clark's Senior Vice President to clear the air and ensure a relationship of mutual collaboration and trust exists. This is a necessity for a progressive design project. Mr. Mosier and myself are committed to continue to meet on the project, so we're both up to speed on the schedule. We intend to set the tone from the top, keeping in mind that the people remember not how you start, but how you finish. I'll update the commissioners again in 2 weeks. Commissioners, this concludes my report.
Thank you, Executive Director Metruck.